And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Brian Pepper is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance through. Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now.
Robbie Erlin. William Park comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already, so this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
Well, I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Alfonso Cortez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Travis Shaw will stride in now. And as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So stepping in, number 4, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard to the right side. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Billy Allsweed digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game? Pedro Figueroa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the... Stepping in, Brian Pepper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. Oh, and it goes right under the glove as he can't even knock it down. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
Allsweed is there and he'll put it away. Austin Hedges will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Grounded to short. Vesperis gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Robbie.
Now at the plate, Robbie Erlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Johnson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, William Park, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Travis Shaw walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2 balls.
To 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Puig looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Billy Allsweed is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Pedro Figueroa is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3. Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose
Perella stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, come on now.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, we got 2.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. One hit in the inning. The pitcher, Brian Pepper, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Park backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder.
Robbie Erlin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher, Robbie Erlin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that at-bat was all set up with that first pitch curveball. You wonder if he got it stuck in his head that he was going to wind up seeing it again because he was way late on that last fastball.
To short, Vesperis is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Alfonso Cortez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Travis Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
You down now. Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Wallace is there, and he puts this. Wallace Sanford will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Hey, we got one.
Now batting,
Billy Allsweed stands in as he looks at ball one here. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, Hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the... With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Yasmani Grandal is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Christian Yelich strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Richie Black, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Dyson is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Freddie Galvis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brian Pepper gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
You can do it. Come on now, put her in play.
Cozart sets. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
The home run balls continue to cause him a lot of problems out there on the mound. He gave up 3 of them last time he took the mound, and now he's already served up 2 more here in this one. That's a trend that he better change real soon.
Dave Hirsch leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
The pitcher, Jared Cozart, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. D. Gordon will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
1-1.
That's by him for strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Ball 1.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, all hard stuff here to get ahead, but now they're trying to get him out with a breaking ball, and he's not falling for it.
And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers lead this one 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Pepper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Christian Yelich heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Richie Black is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wallace is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. So Dave Hirsch will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
This right here, folks, major league changeup. I mean, there aren't too many guys that are going to have success with that pitch. Not there.
Darren Ruff will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. D. Gordon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Brian Pepper will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Dyson on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Come on, get ahead. Let's go.
Christian Yelich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The first baseman,
Richie Black comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Freddie Galvis gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dave Hirsch will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he's got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, look at these numbers, folks. He's been the best in the National League in the first half of the season. You've got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one. And a great competitor, too.
1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Drilled to the right side. Scooped up, throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Well, this is a good job at first of coming off the bag and then making sure of one. You know, a lot of times guys will hurry it. You know, they think they've got to throw it quickly or they won't get the double play. He chose the smart route there and got the force on the lead runner.
D. Gordon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. Still 8-0. Marcell Ozuna will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wallace looking up, gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the 1 bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Standing in now, Richie Black, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, that run in the 9th means that they couldn't quite finish off the shutout, but still a very good performance out there on the mound.
One more look at the final line.